I just want to quickly hold space for this moment and highlighting some of the lessons, profound lessons that I've learned from having insecurities in my life. One thing that I actually feel that I've learned from being the host of insecurities and acting from the patterns that insecurity comes with, it has been that platform where I was given the opportunity to connect with a sense of self, with others, with life situations, life circumstances, with life as a whole. I feel like insecurities has been a blessing in disguise, as much as insecurity tends to come with a lot of anxiety in my nervous system and a lot of stressful energy that tears you apart, where will make you feel like you need to take a cover, a heed, you need to protect yourself, you need to defend, you need to act, insecurity does that, driven by anxiety that comes with a sense of being insecure from your sense of self. I feel like it has been a blessing in disguise because through it, I finally learned how to experience that feeling of being connected, not just only to myself and my ways of being and my weakness and my strength, my dark and my light side, my good and bad side. I've also learned how to connect because as a result of that, learned and knowledge, I have now come to the position where I can actually connect with others. I can actually see now other people's, I can actually see, myself in other people. I can see others in me. It has somehow kind of like magically harmonized energies from within me and around me. And yes, of course, in the end, it comes as this bright light. In the end of the tunnel, things do finally feel good. You finally do feel connected. You finally do feel loved unconditionally, and you finally do feel like you belong. You are being heard. You are being seen, and you finally get to that. All those, things that you used to desire, secretly desiring without even having the power to communicate. Like, for example, like now, in the past I could not communicate my needs clearly to others, not to myself, because I didn't even know who I am. I didn't know what my needs were. Yes, maybe I did know them, but I was very coming from a place of fear-based mentality and of being not enough. As a result, I would actually dismiss them and deny them space to be seen and held out so that I can get what I need. In the present moment time, I'm able to hold space for my own needs and also communicate it clearly to others, to myself first, like tons, this is what you need right now, okay? And have that sense of, respecting what I'm feeling and leaning towards it, even if it creates a sense of turmoil or a sense of disturbance inside me, because also I've come to understand that I am a splitted being. I live in an ego state as well, as much as I live in this state of a seer, of observer, and witnesser of life that is taking place from within me and around me. So insecurities has kind of like helped me to lift the veil in my eyes, where I used to see things through a distorted and fragmented state of seeing. And now it feels like I'm right into the spotlight of light and clarity, sound mind, connectivity to self, life. I'm feeling whole, I'm feeling empowered, I'm feeling grounded, I'm feeling more happy. I'm feeling a sense, energy of vitality flowing through me. I'm happier. I'm happy to exist. I mean, it's not like I've never felt that, but it feels real now. I've felt it, but it feels like, yeah, like I deserve it. Do you understand? Whereas before I used to be skeptical why I would be happy, and I'll always make things about myself and everybody else around me. Right now, with a sense of being secured, I feel like this is what the moment is giving to me. This is the moment, and I willingly open my heart to receive what life is giving to me to experience at this time, and see it as just an opportunity to connect deeper with myself and with life and with other people as well. So insecurity has really played a big part in my healing journey into bringing out this positive, solidified energy of being in a human form, and being okay to be however I may be, how in whatever situation I might be currently dealing with. It is so refreshing, liberating, grounding. It's like it gives you some kind of extra powers, because I know what it's like to be insecure, and what comes with being in that state of being insecure, and how you tend to look past your needs, and how you tend to not commit to your own needs and prioritize your needs, and always like be in that position where you're putting others on the pedestal out of not knowing. Okay, it's very human. Again, that's one thing I've also learned, that these old things that we go through is so human, and there's no right or wrong about it. Everything is actually working together for the highest good of all. Indeed, you truly, what they say, your truth sets you free. They never said that they never said it like out of nowhere. It has somehow been experienced. The person who said that, it's true, because today I can actually testify and say, indeed, your truth does set you free. Hence, I feel like I deserve the spotlight I'm in. I feel like I'm worth it. I'm enough to be in this place and experience this amazing feeling in my blood, in my heart, in my mind, in my body, that wants me to just open up like a beautiful blossom flower, and just share my own kind of energy with the world, unapologetically, unafraid, unashamed, without guilt, without insecurities, truly being set free from within by the truth that I've discovered of working with my own shadows and my inner child, and constantly choosing to be mindful of my narrative stories, what I'm telling myself at a time when I'm being challenged by life circumstances, and why am I seeing things in the way that that has helped me. And that's one thing I'm just like, so I'm being advocate about it, like, listen to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to the narrative stories that are running in your head, because those narrative stories tend to actually determine how you're going to feel in the end. Do you understand? And that's one thing that I'll tell you. The insecurity journey, or healing the insecurities in me, has helped me, it has helped me to discover that part, that hey, you are in charge, you are the master of your own ship, you are the captain of your own ship, you co-create with the universe, with God, with the ancestor, the universe, the spirit, whatever you name it. You are here on purpose. You are not just living just because. Do you understand? There is a purpose, there's a meaning in your life and what is happening around you. Pay attention, be present, be alert, see things, open up your eyes, have the beginner's mind, see life as this adventure that you've been called to experience by your ancestors, your God, you name it, whatever, your angels. And then see it from that perspective, from a broader perspective. That's the whole teachings and lessons that came with this phase and period that took years to understand my own shadows, my ways, and how I actually have been creating life unconsciously. Finally, through, thick and thin, and all the rough curves and turns that I've gone through, which are normal and natural, because I'm not going to try to sugarcoat anything. This is reality for me. This is life. I go through things. Even now I have a broken foot. Do you understand? After a week, I'm on it. I'm turning pain into gold because of the knowledge I've learned from going through this past experiences of learning about myself, and also understanding how I have been choosing to see things from a state of being insecure, and how that lens has actually rendered me feeling the way I was feeling: disconnected, hopeless, frustrated, and furious, angry, resentful to other people. I've been like shaming and guilt tripping other people, finding faults with other people, beginning with myself, because that's how I was treating myself, so it was projected in the world. Now I'm free from those things. I can see my shadows. I can actually see picking them up, like even before they unfold, like, oh, wait, do you understand, Tans? You're about to do this now, and in the end that's not what you desire to experience, and that's not your intention. That's not what you want to experience in the end. You have this great desire to experience connection with sense of self, with others, with life as a whole, and there's a certain energy frequency that you are bound to align your actions, your ways of seeing. Hence you have to check again your narrative story. Which narrative story, where is it coming from, and why are you choosing it? Because that narrative story is going to make sure that you feel how you feel in the end of the day. So insecurities has been a great blessing and disguise for Tandi Nchibane. I can speak a lot about it. It's been a wonderful journey. I'm living my dreams. Right now, the energy that I'm experiencing, that I'm happening, like the mindset, everything that I am right now, the vibration, the energy frequency that I'm actually vibrating on right now has been my dream for a longest time. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I can finally be in this space where I'm like, woo! We're no longer insecure. We know about our own shadows and demons, and we also have learned the language of compassion and understanding and being patient with myself, that I'm human, and human comes with this weaknesses and strength, and how to actually harmonize that energy so that it works for me, not against me. So it's like being a school for me, learning a lot about my ways, patterns, and the triggers that actually will position me in a place of choosing and being more lenient to certain patterns that will actually render me. Right now, I know exactly what I want. I know what I am creating, and I act on them. I apply them. So all these lessons, the teachings that I have been taught from going through that phase of years working with my shadows, understanding how I move and attach and create relationship based from a place of fear-based mentality that creates a lot of like an energy that is actually filled with insecurities. Basically my past has been built with that, and now I feel like a newborn, where I'm learning to, given the opportunity to apply what I've learned. Yes, that's how it feels like. It feels like, okay, you've learned your lesson, you've mastered these things, you've been many years, and now it's time to apply them. It's time to reap what you have been given. Do you understand? So as I say again, you get what you give. That is also true. I can testify. All these years, in a weird way, I've been choosing weird way of approaching life, even if it has all these choices I've made, they make me feel some kind of a way. Today I can be grateful that I made those choices, all of them. Like, I'm grateful for all the choices I've made in my life. But also above all else, I know